I started swimming in 2017, and I used to go for these competitions at gyms, and I'll just swim, basically have fun. It was nothing I had hoping like I would get somewhere sometime, but just something I would do just because I have to stay in a sport to keep fit and for general body health. And then so happened that I swam nationals in 2019 when I was in P7, and right before the day of PLE, my coach came and told me I qualified for CANA. I didn't even know what CANA was. So I came and they just told me, you're going to Kasarani for zone 3. I said, what zone 3? What? But then as time moved on, I went for the training, and that's the first time I ever experienced training. We're doing sets, and I remember that year Coach M was the head coach for the CANA team, and at that point training was heavy for me. I used to watch everyone swim in Munyanya, and I'm like, wow, I wish I could swim like that, but I just couldn't hold paces in training. It was so bad. Then I went to, because it looked like everyone had given up on me. But then when we went to Kasarani, my times were surprisingly better than I expected. I remember that's my first 50 breast long course. I went 37. Long course 100 was 124. Yeah, 124. Those are times I have off my head because those are my bases. And then so came COVID. I didn't train at all in COVID. I was just seated at home, got big, basically that. But then we got back to the pool. I spent 1 year in my old club. I was in Olympia. Then earlier before, I think in 2018, I was in Dolphins, but I left. I left. Then I went back to Olympia because it was a bit tricky. But then after COVID, a year after, they decided to take me back to Dolphins, and I settled in Dolphins, and I improved.
Was it yours, parents?
I mean, it was a joint decision, actually, with even my club, because I reached a level where I was just stagnant. And I was going the same time over and over and over again. So my coach was like, maybe you should change environment. Since you were in Dolphins before, maybe you can try again. Tried again. Coach Tony was very welcoming, brought me back. We worked
Coach
on it.
Simon also.
Yeah. And then we got into it. And the first nationals, I came third overall, and results started coming from there. I kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and here I am. For me, one thing that drives me the most is so many people just say all you can do is breaststroke. All you can do is breaststroke. Which to some extent is true, but then my times in other strokes I don't think are bad. I don't think they're bad. So um I would say my second stroke would be fly, because my fly is decent. But then I wanted to do, if I was to specialize, I wanted to specialize in IM. Me as a person, right? As if I was to select, I would want to specialize in IM. But then the odds are looking like I'm going to have to specialize more to breaststroke, and that's something I've allowed. But then, as I still swim, before I start specializing, I want to see how far I can go with other strokes also. I like the competition in Dolphins because training is a competition. Even in doing a 400 like warm up or something, people are going at it. You're going with them, so you end up building the pace one way or another. And for me, I would say we have more with the boys. We have like a brotherhood in Dolphins. Me, Pendo, Tendo, Caleb, Nathan, Josiah. We all have a brotherhood, and when one lags behind, we don't let them lag behind. We pull them, and we are going together. So unfortunate that all of us could go for such an event, but we keep pulling each other, and we're there for each other because in the end, we all want to win.